Hey guys, Twintuitive 717. I'm back with another reading. I am so thankful to have you guys here with me. The energy I'm picking up for this reading from the Divine Masculine Collective is nervousness. Okay, so many of you might find that you're like, okay, so you got to take a big deep breath in and let it out because there is this anxiousness around connecting with you. Okay, many of them may not have reached out to you in a really long time. I feel like a lot of you could be ending a cycle of separation or just silence between you two. Okay, a long hiatus. All right, so I'm going to dive into some messages here. I'm going to start with an intuitive message about what is making them want to rush back. Okay, so we have, there's those three candles I've been talking about, guys. Okay, so we have two people here just kind of laying next to one another, embracing one another. And the three candles at the bottom here represents body, mind, and soul. So I do feel like there's a longing for you. They miss you. And more importantly, I feel like they're recognizing the connection as it's more than just an attraction. It's more than just two people who have chemistry. I feel like in the past they could have really tried to convince themselves and even you that you two are just friends. But how can you be friends with somebody that you long for, you miss, and also you're attracted to them in this really, really sensual way? And at the same time, I feel like when they're away from you, they worry about you. And that's another thing that's coming up for them, that it's like it's not normal to feel this way if somebody's just a friend, or if you're trying to put somebody in a place where it's like, I don't have feelings for you like that, or I'm in this karmic situation and you know I'm this is where I choose to be. It's like, then why am I feeling this way about the divine feminine? Okay, and I'll tell you guys why they're feeling this way. It's because of the feeling that you give them. And what a lot of them are waking up to is like contracts. Okay, they don't want to be in a relationship that feels like a contract. I think in the past, many of them felt like that's just how it's supposed to be and you're supposed to tolerate it and you're just not supposed to say anything about it. But the divine feminine's energy cannot be ignored in this divine masculine's life. Like in this incarnation, like this passionate connection between you two, I feel like she's cloaked in red here for a reason. It's because like you have their heart. You know what I mean? It's like they can't get away from that. They can't deny it. And also, too, like they can't fake it anymore in some of these karmic situations. It's like, I feel like a lot of your divine masculines are like, am I stupid? Like, why would I be stupid? Like, why would I give up such a passionate connection to be in something that feels like a contract? Like, for what? What am I afraid of? Who am I afraid of? So there could be, you know, a lot of these new beginnings for some of you, because I feel like a lot of just obstacles are being crushed. Okay, many of you are gaining more clarity, especially for the divine masculines. Like the big circle here with the heart in it as well, that surrounds the, you see how there's that big heart there, and then it surrounds the three candles. Like this is somebody saying to you, divine feminine, like you have their heart. Okay, that's something that they can't help at this point. Okay, so I feel like that is what that whole nervousness is all about. Okay, let's get into some romance angel cards and we'll find out what kind of clarity they've had. I feel like in the distance. Okay, what kind of clarity has the divine masculine had in this separation that's now coming to a close, or it's coming to an end? What are maybe some of the epiphanies that they've had about this connection? Okay, so we have forgiving and learning as well. So I feel like they may be learning just more about you. There's a lot of forgiveness for themselves as well for making mistakes on the journey. I'm also hearing like misjudged. Okay, I think I shared a reading a few days back that talked about them feeling just a lot of regret for misjudging who it is you are, or just listening to other people's judgments on you and then going along with that. I feel like they're trying to release the past. It's like many of you might find, like even when they do reconnect with you, for example, they just want to move forward. They just want a fresh start. They've released something in the past that was getting in their ear. I'm hearing about you, divine feminine. I'm hearing like maybe it could be a karmic partner that they're realizing that this is just a contract. Like I feel like we're two roommates living in this space, and it's supposed to be, a relationship here, and there's zero intimacy. This could also be like a friend who just really didn't want to see them enter into such a passionate relationship. A lot of your divine masculines, I'm hearing, have been surrounded by friends who have been really just trying to convince them that this was not the connection for them. But low key, they were just like, damn, like, I don't even want to see you, like, in a passionate relationship. A lot of people play stupid about this connection. Sorry to sidetrack here on this reading, but that's just what I'm picking up on. I feel like some of the obstacles that were lying in the way of you two really just sinking into one another was a lot of envy. And I feel like I am picking up on a lot of envy from the divine masculines, like karmic collective, okay? A lot of them did not want, and this is probably why they want your forgiveness, because they really did listen to these people's opinions about you, but there's been so much clarity. Like, I feel like now they're looking at these people like, okay, now I see your true intentions. Many of them too feel like, why would anybody, or why would I even want to keep myself away from this connection? It's like everybody's on the outside, I feel like, was convincing them that this is not for them. You know what I mean? Like, this connection was just not for them. But the universe was showing them and maybe giving them experiences to see or to witness that, like, it feels right, okay? Like, what feels good to you? And many of your divine masculines, I think, had a really hard time feeling, okay? It's like, who cares about what I feel? Like, what's going on the outside? And I think that is where the judgment thing, like misjudging you, came in. Right? They ignored how it is they were feeling, which was all of this passion, all of this love for you, all of this attraction. But there were people in their ear convincing them that it was just the sex. It was just an attraction. It's just a crush. Okay? And I'm also hearing too, divine feminine, like a lot of people were envious about this connection because, like, a lot of males in your divine masculine's life, they could not stand to see your divine masculine be spoiled and nurtured and just taken care of, okay? Have somebody who genuinely just wants to love them, okay? They might have even low-key kind of coerced or pushed your divine masculine into some kind of karmic situation. I think I shared some of this too in the community post. If you guys go to my community section and check out some of the posts there, look at the divine masculines update on their karmic situation, because you guys might find some confirmations in there as well about this type of energy. But I feel like this connection is moving along or moving forward, especially from the divine masculine's end in terms of like reaching out or communicating. And many of you will find too, with this forgiving and learning energy, they're going to be so much more tender when they do come towards you, because there is this mixed feeling of like, I really want your forgiveness because I feel so much regret about just letting people, first of all, influence me and not being able to make my own decisions. But most of all, it's like the type of things that I feel like people were saying about you. It's just not what your divine masculine has experienced with you energetically. Okay. And I feel like the universe had a big role to play in all of this, because I feel like the universe orchestrated moments where you guys did get a chance to spend time together and be with one another. Look at this chemistry card here. And there was a spark between you two that could not be avoided. Your mannerisms when you're around your divine masculine, it screams like, I love you, like I care for you. Right? Many of them have been with karmic partners, especially family and friends, who have coerced and forced them, not maybe forced, but just like really presented this karmic as the best opportunity for them. I feel like could be totally unbothered with your divine masculine. And what I mean, I'm getting a lot of energy out of this, guys. What I mean is, look at this. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. There's two people here, divine masculine, divine feminine, okay? You guys may barely know each other, but in the few moments that you have spent together, it's like the love and affection that they felt from you, they've not experienced that being with like this karmic person for years, okay? They could have been with them for years, and they've not felt that level of love and attraction. So that's why I feel like a lot of your divine masculines, it's a feeling. It's like energy is everything, and they know that, okay? And that's why I feel like a lot of you would have experienced many people putting obstacles in the way of you two actually connecting one-on-one in the physical, okay? A lot of karmic energies really, really, really tried to prevent you two from connecting like in the physical, because when you connect with somebody over text or phone or email, whatever, there's a lot that's missing, right? Like touch is a big thing. Eye contact, someone's tone of voice, and just mannerisms. Mannerisms is what I feel has stolen this divine masculine's heart, because I feel like with twins, it's like you guys are very similar, right? Like you guys mirror each other's energy. And something that's captured your divine masculine's heart, divine feminine, is like your mannerisms, the way that you care for them. Because they're equally as caring, and that's why they've been hurt in these karmic situations very deeply, is because they pour into these karmic situations, and these karmics could just not be bothered, okay? And they don't have the same mannerisms where it's like just the little things, right? Like when someone sneezes, you're just like, bless you, or someone coughs and you're just like, are you okay? Do you need some water? Or like, you know what I mean? It's like, can I clear your plate for you? Like, hey, did you need anything? Or like, do you know what I mean? It's like your energy can't help but be caring, but I feel like you're dealing with a divine masculine that's equally like that as well. But both of you, or even maybe just this divine masculine here, has been in a relationship where they haven't had those little exchanges, which those little exchanges, guys, as we know it, means so much. You know what I mean? Especially when you're in a relationship with someone, or when you live with them, or you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like a lot of your divine masculines are always let down. But when it comes to you, it's like just within the little bit of time they've spent with you, they are able to just feel so much out of your energy. It's like a chemistry between you two that cannot be denied. And now that the spark has been created, like I do feel like what's coming up for a lot of you is like, I'm surprised the reconciliation card didn't come out, but anyways, with the ace with the one energy here, the ace energy, I mean, it might as well be reconciliation, because that's like a new beginning, right? It's like the start of something. I do feel like for many of you, calling in this physical connection, like a lot of you might have been communicating with one another at like a distance, and like I said, there's been lots of attempts to keep you guys from actually meeting in the physical. Okay, because I feel like once you guys meet in the physical, it's like game over. Once you guys touch, game over. That's this chemistry. That spark will be created. Many of you have been at a distance with your twin flame. You don't even know what it's like to hold their hand, right? But when you guys touch, when you guys kiss, when you guys spend time alone together, uninterrupted, okay, when you guys are able to embrace one another, woof, guys, that energy, it cannot be undone. And yeah, you may experience separation after you connect in the physical, but who the hell cares? That spark cannot be undone, right? That's why I feel like for many of you, separation gets easier and easier, because like the truth and the validation that you end up getting when you do reconnect, it's mind-blowing. It makes you worry less and less about the journey, and just more of like, okay, you know what, this self-development stuff is actually pretty cool. Like working on myself is pretty cool, because when I work on myself, for some reason I connect with my twin, and every time I reconnect with my twin, I worry less about separation or where they are, what they're doing. So that kind of stuff I feel is coming up for many of you. Again, you could be seeing 1111 a lot, you could be seeing 717, birds as well, like just birds paired together, or maybe many of you might just have a fascination with birds, or like, mark my words, like this spring or this summer, birds are going to start communicating with you or talking to you, or you're just going to feel just drawn to them. That's union energy, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and we will wrap up this message with what you two can expect with union energy. Okay, so passion. I feel like this is something that you guys are going to be celebrating with experiencing this kind of passion, because I'm getting a kind of sad energy with this card, guys, but not in a bad way. It's just because I do feel like I'm picking up very strongly here with your divine masculines. They've not had passion, and they've really missed passion, and the way that you make them feel is like a gift to them. It really is a gift. And I do foresee as well a lot of your divine masculines getting into this beautiful, strong energy where it's like nothing is going to keep them from you, because if something's keeping them from you, including family and friends, they're going to turn on these people, because what they're going to start realizing is like, why are you against my happiness? Why are you against me being happy? That's what they're going to start piecing together. Right now, like, I feel like there's not clarity, but when you guys start connecting in the physical, they're going to tell people as it is straight up. Like, when I'm with this person, I feel like I can do anything in the world, okay? And because they can, okay? Because that manifestation energy between twins, it's incredibly powerful, it's incredibly strong. So I feel like this is what you guys can really look forward to. Like I think that you guys are, like, you're destined to experience more with your counterpart because there's a purpose behind it. Like, many of you are needed. Like, your stories are needed. This beautiful, crazy roller coaster of a ride connection is needed because the things that it's about to inspire many of you to do, it helps to automatically lift the vibration of the planet. That's why I'm saying it's so hilarious. Like, the efforts that karmics and the karmic energy in general collectively have put in to stop you two from, meeting. It's just hilarious to me that it's inevitable. There's nothing you can do to stop it. It's like the flow of water. You can try to maybe stop it or block it all you can, but I feel like I see like a flowing waterfall just rushing. It's like people just not being able to prepare in time or to stop it. It's like a tsunami energy where it just kind of comes. It's like you try to prepare as much as you can, but you can't. It's like this huge wave. All you can do is run. That's what I feel like with the twin flame love and like the passion and the truth of you two connecting, is like so many people are under the illusion that they can try to stop it, and maybe they do a good job of maintaining that, but then it's like it gets to a point. That's what it is. It gets to a point where it just can't be stopped, and that's that tsunami energy here that I am getting. That could be a synchronicity too for many of you. It might be just like, maybe it'll come up on your time feed, or maybe many of you are just like, holy shit, yeah, like I'm totally fascinated by tsunamis, or it might just be a thing. But yeah, that ideally that is just what I am picking up for the collective right now. Gosh, this was such a sweet reading. All right, guys, that's what I have for you for now. If you guys want to dig deeper, check out my bio. I am over on Hipsy. I do offer personal readings on a variety of topics. And if you guys like a little library of sensual readings, don't be afraid to check out the membership section as well. All right, take it easy, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.